You better look the part, honey. You better look the part. If you're going to ask men to pay your bills, if you're going to ask men to pay for you, if you're going to be a gold digger, if you're going to be all of this stuff, you better look the part, honey.
Don't get fat. Now, one of the worst things which happen to you for this world be that. Because we live in a society that is very look-centered. You are big, but at the same time, you are invisible. You are invisible. Nobody send your papa. People go visit if you talk down on you anyhow. People go visit if you talk to you anyhow, just because say you big. Me personally, I don't lose 20 kg, but you see, I still big. John is still far. As they chop down your shawarma and bread, ice cream, if you say, oh, everything, I have a fast metabolism, you don't gain, before you don't gain 10 kg. You don't gain 10 kg. And before you go lose 10 kg, you go sweat 3 months for gym before you go lose that 10 kg. 10 over 10 worst experience.
Don't ever get fat, because the level of effort it takes to get this off is crazy. It's not worth the fatty food, the late night munchies, ordering every night. It's not worth it. I'm telling you, when I was pregnant with my daughter, people kept telling me, girl, you're pregnant. You can eat for 2. It's okay. I'm telling you, don't get trapped in that mindset, because you're just gonna gain so much weight. I gained an extra 50 pounds because of that mindset. So please don't do it. Don't eat for 2. Be mindful of the food that you put in your mouth, and eat much more healthier when you're pregnant. Well, take care of your body in general, but when you're pregnant, you should be mindful of the food that you're eating.
And another thing, don't let that guy tell you you're not getting fat because he's been feeding you well. Because, baby, you probably are getting fat. If you're gaining a lot of weight, you're probably getting a little fat. And it's okay. We all been there. Just make sure you get in the gym. But also, take care of yourself. Because that fat can get fat tall. That fatter can go to obese, bitch. You don't want to be obese. Because then, let's just say, he breaks up with you or something, or y'all stop talking. Now you just a big, fat, obese bitch. And he's just laughing like, she got fat. No one's going to want her. Sure, you go to the gym. Stay fit. Stay in shape. Happy weight is good, but don't let it get out of control.
You know what I've realized? Keep your looks up. Keep your image together. Always smell good. Always look put together. I know y'all mad at Ashley Dalton, but y'all not mad at Shira77, Sprinkle Sprinkle. But it's the same message. It's just, you know, it's being, I guess, delivered. Y'all don't like the deliverer. That's really what it is. Because a lot of people, I feel like they have trauma. They feel like Ashley Dalton is like the mean girl from high school. But Shira's the fat, funny girl. But it's the same message. Y'all gotta stop doing that. Y'all ever see the Palm women? They could be going through a divorce. Just lost their investment funding. Just lost their CEO position. They always look good, smell good, always in a sexy ass car on a yacht somewhere. Keep your looks up. Do not get fat. Don't get too big. And yeah, just like, it don't matter what you go. I don't care what I'm going through. I'm going to still look like Podcast. Like, I'm not letting myself go because what if I'm going through? No, ew. People treat you worse. The world treats you worse. Absolutely not. You see the skin? Okay. Yeah. Moral of the story, don't let yourself go. That's what I'm going to say.
Okay, this video explores the real reasons people say don't let yourself go and why weight gain is often about more than just food. Lately, social media has been flooded with people giving the same warning: don't gain weight, don't get comfortable, don't let yourself go.
I've seen like at least 5 or 6 videos of people just giving PSAs to not get fat. So let me hop on real quick. Everything I'm about to say is either coming from personal experience or it's just fact, because I have been overweight for my entire life, and at my highest, I was almost 350 pounds. Skinny or fit people look way better, they are more capable, and they are treated way better in society. Their lives are easier from a societal standpoint. Do I think that's right? No, I don't, but it doesn't matter because it's true. If you're fortunate enough to have everything under control right now and you're healthy, under no circumstances should you let that go. I promise no amount of food or chill relax days is worth putting the extra weight on. If you are not in shape, I am not being over dramatic. Being overweight and the unhealthy lifestyle was one of the worst things I've ever done to myself in my life, going on 22 years. The switch up from fat to skinny, fit-ish has been the most insane thing I've ever experienced in my life. Everything's easier. The reason, if you're skinny, do not let yourself go. If you've never dealt with actively trying to lose weight, it is the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Do not do that to yourself. I'm sure there are people out there that will vouch for that statement. I do not judge someone based off their appearance, but I am not everyone. If you want to make your entire life easier, lose the weight. And if you don't want to make it harder, don't put it on. Cheers, guys.
Why do some women hate when they see you losing weight? I've lost over 100 pounds, and the hardest part wasn't the weight. It was dealing with how some women treated me after. At first, people were supportive. But the more weight I lost, the more I started hearing things like, you're gonna gain the weight right back. Ew, you're gonna be all bones. You must be starving yourself or taking something. I've been overweight my entire life and struggling to feel comfortable in my own skin. And finally, now that I've lost over 100 pounds, I'm still feeling judged. Make that make sense. Here's what I realized. Their reaction isn't about me, it's about them. Some women see your progress and it makes them reflect on their own struggles. And some feel like your growth is leaving them behind. And some just don't like seeing you breaking out of the box that they put you in. But guess what? You don't owe anyone your struggle just to make them feel comfortable. If you're losing weight and feeling hate, keep going. Your journey is about you and not them. Because women who are truly happy with themselves are there to support you and not tear you down. Have you ever lost weight and noticed a shift in how people treated you? Drop a comment, I want to hear your story.
All right, this do not get fat thing is crazy. It's not even do not get fat, you know, because you could get fat and you could get skinny and still be looking crazy. So it's not even about that. These are the two concepts you can't forget. Every day, invest the same time in yourself and your health, like working out, you know, whether it's at the crib or in the gym. Invest that time in yourself. Like, just like you got to brush your teeth, work out. Why? Because you need it, literally. Like, imagine you didn't comb your hair. You would look crazy, right? Imagine you didn't brush your teeth. Imagine you didn't wash your face. Your shit would be crusty. Imagine how disgusting it is inside of you when you're not taking care of your internal health. Second thing, I'm going to make it go quick. Your mouth is not a garbage chute. If it's scraps, throw it away. If it's bullshit, if it doesn't contain whole food, if it's not real shit, throw it away. Your body is important. Don't just be eating, okay?
And honestly, the conversation is way more complicated than that. A lot of people who've lost significant weight describe something shocking. They say the number on the scale changed, but so did the way people treated them. Strangers became friendlier, compliments appeared out of nowhere, opportunities felt easier to access. Whether we like it or not, appearance influences how society responds to us. But here's where things get interesting.
Making you fat. Those friends that you hang out with every week, where you're going to happy hours with after work, you're going to girl brunches on Sundays, you are doing wine tasting, and it feels like the group of girls that you are hanging out with always have a birthday celebration, therefore you're going to restaurants and doing shots, and then it just all leads downhill from there. They are making you fat. They are sabotaging you from the body you actually want, from the life you actually want to live. But it's so hard for you because you're used to these girls. You've hung out with them. You don't want to hurt their feelings. You don't want them to feel like you're better than them. But you are so tired of feeling this way about your body. You're so tired of looking in the mirror and not recognizing yourself. You're so tired of not fitting into clothes. And you're so tired of being the fat one. You're tired of going to maybe your husband's work parties and all the wives seem to be like fit and pretty and you don't want to go, or you just want to hide and not socialize. You are made for more, and this is your year. This is the year you promised to yourself that you were going to make the changes. And in order to make changes, to change your body, to change your mindset, it requires you stepping out of your comfort zone, which means those comfortable friends, and allowing yourself to meet new people, to meet people that are aligned with your goals. Go find people that have a walking group together, or go to a gym, or start your own. But you need to be around people.
Mind you, you can't be a baddie if you don't even work out, sis. I'm telling you right now, there's no way around it. If you don't have physical activity in your day-to-day lifestyle, you are not a bad. And if you didn't know, I'm your sister coach to Fit and Finest. I lost 100 pounds naturally. I've been able to maintain that weight loss over the last 8+ years. I own a women's only gym here in Houston, Texas, and I teach other women like you to do the exact same thing. And I want to tell you my top 3 reasons why if you don't have physical activity at least 3 to 4 times a week, you know me, I'm going for about 6 to 7 days a week, then you are not the baddie you think you are, sis. Listen all the way up. Number one on why physical activity is important for being the baddest in the room, sis. People respect you a lot more. And this is coming from a woman that was nearly 300 pounds her entire life. People will literally respect you a lot more when they see your body, when they see your daily routines, they see your daily habits, they see the things you put into your body, they see the things that you say no to. The respect factor is on a whole different level. And if you say yes to everything, or you put anything in your body, or you always drinking alcohol, girl, I don't know. Number two on why you can't be the baddest if you don't have physical activity in your life, sis. I'm telling you, like, it makes a world of a difference. Discipline and routine is sexy, sis. If you know that you have things to do, like for instance, for me, I got 2 workouts to do a day. I got cardio and I have my workout. And I probably ain't gonna do any of that until both of those workouts are completed. Discipline. And my friends know that I'm probably not going out unless it's a special occasion. You gotta be a milestone birthday. Girl, you better be opening a new business. You better be going to a new level in their career field. Like, you gotta do some major shit for me to come out. I'm not popping out for any little things because my goals matter a little bit more than that. I'm not looking for temporary satisfaction, and that's attraction, right? That's sexy as hell. Discipline and routine is sexy as hell. Get on it, sis. And number 3 on why being physical and trying to be a baddie is super important, because all those bad habits go right to your gut, sis. I know when a woman has bad daily habits, like the gut health is horrific, okay? You either gaining too much weight, you just look like it in the face. Your skin is not flourishing. You look dehydrated. I'm telling you, sis, once you start getting your water in, going out for a walk, even if it's just a walk, picking up some weights when you can, that will make a world of a difference in your life, not only physical, but mental. And y'all know me, when I come outside and touch grass, it's spiritual for me. I get to connect with God. I get to open up new levels of creativity. I don't play about this, and I hope you don't either. And if this video gave you some insight on how you can be a baddie, I want you to comment a heart below.
Your body's gonna hold on to weight until you're ready to be seen again. Sometimes your body gains weight because you're not ready to be visible yet. Maybe you just left a relationship that really hurt you and really, really messed you up. Maybe you're healing something that made being desired feel very dangerous to you. And maybe you're in a season where you feel you need to be protected more than you need to feel pretty. And guess what? Your body, she knows this before you even know it. So she holds on and she creates a barrier and she keeps you safe because that's what she's designed to do. This isn't failure, this is wisdom. And we all have it inside of us. We just don't listen. I have watched women, including myself, lose weight before I actually healed and wanted to be seen. And do you know what happened? I gained all the weight back, because that is what will happen when your nervous system is not healed enough and can't catch up with what your body's doing. The women who successfully lost the weight and they kept it off, they didn't diet harder. They actually just healed much deeper. They did the trauma work. They did the nervous system regulation. They practiced the self-care. They took the long hot baths or showers. They started feeding themselves well. They got rid of the toxic relationships. They got rid of the toxic work environments. And they started taking care of themselves because their body felt they were ready to be seen. This is what rich grandma energy is. Your body's timeline is different than your mind. Until they're aligned, you're fighting.
Weight gain isn't always about laziness or lack of discipline. Okay, sometimes it's stress, sometimes it's grief, sometimes it's burnout, depression, heartbreak, pregnancy, or years of putting everyone else's needs ahead of your own. Life happens. What many successful weight loss stories have in common isn't perfection. It's consistency. The people who maintain results long term usually stop chasing quick fixes and start building habits they can actually live with. Walking more, sleeping better, drinking water, cooking at home, doing the boring stuff nobody wants to make a viral TikTok about. And let's be honest, losing weight is hard, gaining it is easy. One extra snack doesn't change your life, but small choices.
I was telling y'all that being fat is some propaganda that I'm just not falling for. And because I don't have enough followers yet, I can't reply with video. You know how you can put somebody's comment up and then make a video with a comment in the video? Thus, I'm making this video. So in my video, I had made a comment that it took me 7 years to lose the weight, keep it off. And I guess I should have emphasized the keep the weight off part, because somebody in the comments was like, oh, I guess I shouldn't complain because I've lost my weight within a year. And like, yes, congratulations. But however, the 7 years I was talking about was not losing the weight. And anybody who has lost a significant amount of weight understands that you'll get to your goal weight and then you'll revert. You'll get to your goal weight and then you'll make another mistake. And each time you lose the weight, your body may look different. I know the first time when I started losing weight, I was doing cardio only. The second time I spent the block, I started doing body recomposition, and I liked my body so much better when I was lifting weight. Because fitness is not a one size fit all. What works for me may not work for you. We all have different body compositions. Weightlifting worked for me, especially for the results that I wanted. So yeah, it took me 7 years, but not to lose the weight, right? Just to figure out what worked for my body and what worked for my mental capacity. What were the habits that I could maintain? What were the commitments that I could actually keep to myself, right? Because like I said in my video, a lot of times we start these journeys with other people's fitness journeys in mind, and we don't really know what worked for us yet. So we have to figure those things out. And the truth is about obesity and weight loss is that obesity is just a complication from an addiction that you have. That's all it is.
Don't let yourself go. Worst thing that I have done was let myself go. When I tell you it's so hard to get back to yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you're not yourself. You don't look like your old self. You don't dress the same. You don't talk the same. You don't do nothing the same. Everything changes. And it seemed like it changed for the worse. Honestly, for me, that was my experience. It changed for the worse for me. When I let myself go, I gained a lot of bad people, a lot of bad energy, a lot of bad habits, like overeating, going out all the time, drinking, constantly drinking. I'm not a big drinker. You get treated bad, people come around, and it's like they come around for the wrong reasons. They come around to use you. They come around to mistreat you. Some of them come around just to humble you because they feel like, oh yeah, she was popping back in the day, but now she ain't. So I'm gonna make her feel worse. Some people is like that, guys. I've been through it. I don't get on TikTok and tell no lies. I tell my truth, and I don't be caring what people be saying in them comments saying, oh, well, that ain't the case for me. I never made the video for you. This videos that I make is from my experience. And I get on here and tell you guys, just in case if you are experiencing it or going through it, and I want to get on here and uplift you guys. That's the whole point of my TikToks. The best thing you can do is keep yourself together. Do not let yourself go. And if you did, pull yourself out of it. I've been in it for almost 10 years. Sometimes you don't realize it. You got to get down on your knees and you got to pray. Take my advice. Do not let yourself go. Keep up with yourself. Eat clean. Stay in shape. Dress well. Be nice to people.
Don't ever let yourself go. And I don't even mean that in a nasty way. But I was looking back at old photos. I think it was 2020, 21. Whenever COVID hit, girl, let's just say since then, I vowed to never let my weight go or just my appearance in general. And I do believe as women that we hold ourselves to a higher standard versus men. Think about it. Men, they get a haircut, they go to the mall, they get a new outfit, they're good to go. Us, we need our hair done, we need our nails done, our eyebrows waxed, right? It's the full shebang to get it all together. And when you think about it, being a girl's girl, there is something fun, but it could also be super stressful to just know that if you don't have one thing done, then you kind of feel just all over the place. But I say all this because putting yourself first is it's so important. And how you show up for yourself, I feel like it affects the quality of the life that you live. And I do believe that social media has taught us that self-care is pouring a glass of wine and taking a bubble bath. And all those things are amazing, of course, and fun. However, honestly, showing up for yourself has nothing to do with what your appearance look on the outside. It's honestly in the inside. It's going to the gym. It's having a gratitude journal. It's saying a morning prayer. It's journaling your thoughts or your ideas. When you put both together, showing up inward and outward, you're literally unstoppable. But when you start to neglect either or, I feel like they show up in different areas of your life. For some, it may be just lack of confidence when going out, or maybe it's in their work ethic. So this is your daily reminder to stand 10 toes down on taking care of your spiritual, emotional.
Some of the realest advice is something that I heard my uncle say. He always told me and my cousin, we were sitting in the house with my uncle one day, and he was like, never, ever, 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 ever let yourself go. Ever. Ever. Especially, don't get into no relationship and let yourself go. Don't. He said, don't sit up there, eat all that bread and get big and bloated. Don't stop doing your hair. Don't stop doing your nails. Don't stop dressing up. Don't stop putting that stuff on. Don't stop wearing your perfumes. Always keep up with yourself, especially in your relationships. Now, we're not just, what is it called? He wasn't trying to say it so that way we can be all about the men is what I'm saying. He was saying it so that way we don't lose ourselves, because a lot of times we get into these relationships and we get too comfortable and then we lose ourselves and we wonder why. Like, we look back and be like, dang, I was bad a few years ago, but what's going on now? Pour into yourself is the whole man.
Listen, be so intentional about keeping up with your self-care and your physical appearance. I don't care how hard life gets. Don't lose yourself. Keep going to the gym. Keep getting your hair done. Keep getting your nails done. Keep putting on the outfit. Keep showing up. I know it's hard. Trust me, I can remember a time where I was looking in the mirror at myself and I had let go of myself that much that I did not recognize that person. Like, nothing in that mirror was me. That's how much I had just let go. Like, I just gave up. And it made it so much harder for me to find my rhythm again. And so now, even when I have bad days and I don't feel like leaving my house because I'm just like fed up with life, I still make my hair appointments. I'm still making my nail appointments. I'm still getting to the gym because I just know I gotta keep pushing. I gotta keep showing up for myself. I can't let go. I can't quit. And I damn sure don't want to look like what I'm going.
It's not water weight. You're actually just fat again. And it's time to stop using that excuse so you can actually lock in this summer. So there has to be a healthy balance between living your life and maintaining your routine. So just because your man eats pasta every day and your family likes to eat pasta every day doesn't mean that you have to. And if you're not going to give up binging because, girl, I would opt for harm reduction versus sticking to a rigid routine that's going to burn you out and there's no sustainability there. So things like frozen grapes or foods that are not as calorie dense that you can graze on and satiate that urge to abuse food. Yeah, you're not doing crack, you're not smoking, you're not drinking, but you are abusing food, and these bad choices eventually end up It's not just a slice of pizza. It's a slice of pizza that compounds over the next 10 years, which builds a lot of plaque around your arteries, thus eventually leading you to a heart attack. So, while you shouldn't hate yourself for having a slice of pizza, lock in. It costs a lot of money to get fat again, so how about we not do that? You can't fit into your clothes. It's kind of like getting a tan in the summer. Having to buy a bunch of different foundation shades. It's so annoying, so don't do it. And it's a lot easier to maintain your weight loss than to have to lose the weight all over again. So don't get too comfortable. Don't get too complacent. Go for your walks. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Because I'm telling you, when you gain that 20 pounds, it is so annoying to have to really lock it. Getting fat again really is not the end of the world. A lot of people assume that when you gain weight, it's because you're declining in life. And while that can be true, sometimes it's the opposite. Happy weight is a thing. Sometimes you get into a relationship and that man won't stop feeding you and now you're big as hell. Reduce your carbs, healthy carbs, cardio first, strength training later. And if you're having trouble losing that last couple of pounds, make sure to check out my book From Elephant to Elegant, link in bio.
repeated for years absolutely can. At the same time, your worth isn't determined by your body size. Health matters, confidence matters. Okay, self-respect matters, but the goal shouldn't be becoming acceptable to strangers. The goal should be becoming someone who shows up for themselves consistently. Maybe the real message isn't don't get fat. Maybe it's this: don't abandon yourself. Keep investing in your health. Keep taking care of your mind. Keep moving your body. Keep showing up even when motivation disappears, because the people who succeed long-term aren't perfect. They're just the ones who never completely quit on themselves.